What's up, gamers? Old School Fool here, and as always, we got the new gifts, the gadgets, the cool stuff, and we're bringing it back today with the old stuff. Once again, it's more new stuff. As you guys know, we cover a lot of the trade shows, CES, E3, AVN, Comic-Con, you name it, and we did a little interviews with the guys who made the, well, we're coming out originally with the iCade iPad accessory. Now, I'm a big fan of arcade games. I love classics. I love people keeping the classics alive, and I love anything to do with, you know, the arcade experience. And something that really caught my eye was the iCade, the iPad iCade, designed for the iPad. And here it is. That's right. Here's the box for it. And we've been waiting for a while. You guys seen it. We've had a lot of pre-orders for it. It's finally available. And we're going to get a quick unboxing and overview of it and actually, you know, being used. And of course, we're going to actually have some extra footage on what to do if you guys have a jailbroken iPad. So here we go. We're going to start with the unboxing of the iCade. That's right, the iCade, available on DodgeCheap.com. And here you go. We're going to see. We see that we have these two happy couple. I don't know if they're a couple or they're friends, whatever. But everybody's gathering around the good old classics. On the side of the box, it tells you its batteries are included for portable. It does take two AA batteries. Has a cherry top, old school, you know, Pac-Man style arcade stick with micro switch buttons, and it works in both portrait and landscape versions of the iPad, which is pretty cool. Either way you slice it, it's got that old school retro feel to it, including the box. And we're gonna open it now, and there's lots of packaging stuff. Now, it's nicely packaged. As you can see, it comes with all of this. It's actually pre-constructed, so from what I'm looking at, some are pre-constructed. And here's what you get. You get that. And then, oh wow, it smells nice in here. Ooh, don't try that at home. So you actually have somewhat pre-constructed here. Get these two panels. Then we have a warranty card. These read. That's right. Some people don't do that. Reading. Gotta read. And we have these egg crate pieces. And the nice thing about this is it's very well packaged. It slides right in on the side. And you have basically a mini arcade cabinet. And here is piece by piece, literally. And this is the base. Now, as you guys have noticed on a previous interview, it connects via Bluetooth. So, and it docks, physically docks. Pretty cool. And voila, it's pretty sexy right now, right off the top, without even like really assembling Johnny 5 here. As you see, here's the nice little clicking sound. I love that clicking sound. And these are actually, like, if you press these buttons, these are quality buttons. It has that spring back, that micro stitch feel. So it's pretty solid. We have a fake 25-cent coin slot. Though, for a fact, if you really want to add a coin mech, you probably could and charge people for it. It can become a bank. Maybe that'll be Model 2, make it a bank. It'd be awesome if you could do that. The back of it, here's the actual compartment for the batteries. I just happen to have two random Kirkland batteries running around. Yes, Kirkland, Washington. Cheesy batteries. And that was pretty easy, so we get that out of the way. And let's see. Okay, so we have that. We have the base. And we have the side panels. And I like to be really gentle about this, so I don't want to be too crazy. And I would be careful with this too, because you know what it is? It's a light wood. It looks like it's finely painted. It doesn't look like it's super sturdy. But the nice thing about this is that actually, if you go to DodgeCheap.com, you're going to be able to get, if you get this for whether it be for the holidays or for now, you're actually going to be able to skin these. So you're going to be able to put custom skins on it. So, like just like we do arcade sticks, like Made Flash, the TE sticks, Hori sticks, you can actually skin this bad boy. So yeah, you know what? If you want the iCade there, it's kind of a cool design, but you know, honestly, if you're old school and you're about classics, there's a lot you can do with the skins that we have. So now we cut back to the shot where it's all created. That's right. It took us actually about 15 minutes to build. It would have been probably even longer because you really do need somebody to kind of hold it steady piece by piece. And we're going to show you how to sync it up because it actually runs on, like I said, Bluetooth technology. So it kind of just sits there, it docks, and it can connect either landscape or, you know, like how we have it right here. Also, we'll show you later, but you can also use an AC adapter, which is not included, but it does come with 2 AA batteries. I prefer the batteries anyway. So we have it sitting here in the dock. We have everything set up, but now we have to pair it up, okay? So we have this cool little thing called, we already did it, but we're going to actually run through it again for you guys. We're going to hit the forget this device, because we, you know, I mean, there's a button here, we can just forget it. I wish we could do that in real life, just have a forget button. And we're going to pair this device. Now, what happens is that you actually have to activate the signal from this unit, and there's a light here in the 25-cent area where it says the fake button. Is actually, you can't see it because the light's on it, but if it's a little more dim, you'd actually be able to see the light that comes onto it. So you'll actually know. Now, I'm going to need some assistance with this once again. So can I get a random hand, please? Awesome. And as you can see here, there's it says prepare the iPad. There's actual instructions, and you have to follow the instructions to a T. Otherwise, it's not going to detect. Okay, so we're going to go into the general. We're going to go into the settings, and then we're going to go into Bluetooth. Obviously, you want to make sure it's on, so we're good. Okay, and now we're going to go. Basically, what it says, hold down the bottom 4 buttons and the top white button simultaneously for 4 seconds, and then release. So basically, the 4 buttons here, and then this button right there, and then you'll see this light up. See that? It kind of blinked a little bit. There you go. So now this pops up. It'll show you Bluetooth, as you see on the screen here, and now it's going to detect this iCade game controller. So basically, you know your controller is working because you paired it up, and you see, well, it's not quite paired yet. It's been detected. Okay. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. It's going to authenticate the signal. So what you're going to have to do is, once you try to pair it up, you see these buttons, it's 1, 3, 4, 2, this Morse code. You got to play this little quick game with it in order to, and we didn't know at first, because if you don't follow the instructions, it's not going to pair up. So basically, you're going to hit that because you want to pair it, and it's going to ask you, enter the pin code 6370. So it's always going to be different every time you want to use it. So this would be 6, this would be left, 370. So, okay, let's try it. 6370, and then you have to hit enter because that's an enter button. As if you did it right, then you'll get the connected. So basically, you are now physically connected. We actually had to go through that a few times, so don't get disparaged. Alright gamers, so now we finally got it all built, everything is synced up, everything is paired up, and bottom line is that there's instructions on how to download the free games, but we're going to go a step further than that. As you know, it is legal for you to jailbreak your stuff, which is awesome. So this is a jailbroken iPad 1. This does work with the iPad 1 and iPad 2, so either or. And what's going to happen here is basically we put iMame4all, yes, for all, and I'm for all for playing the classics. So we're gonna rock this with it. So it works fully functional with the iMame4all once you jailbreak, and here you go. So I'm gonna go in there. Here's MAME. Everything's represented now. Like I said before, you could use it like this, and you can take it out, or you can put it sideways. It's really up to you. The options, the reason it went full screen is because you can set the options within the emulation software, okay? And I'm just going to put it like this for now, just because I kind of like it like this. And you can go to options. Here you go. You see here options, and all the buttons. Each game also has their own options. So right now I've kind of enabled within this. I've enabled. Excuse me. I've enabled the options right here. As you can see, you can actually scan lines, aspect ratios, the whole 9. Okay, so you can leave there. And here we go. So now I'm going to, select the classic title. All right. Let's see here. Bam. Some classic action right here. Coin start. All these buttons are represented. As you can see, I'm pressing all of them. All right. Well, that was that. And get a little used to it. I know you can map the buttons. So, bobble. It'll select the game. It'll tell you how many buttons, number of buttons you want to use. So I usually go all buttons. So B to confirm, X to return. So B is right here, and bam. Now you gotta click OK. Now if you notice, this is the interface. In order to hit OK, you have to click right there and right there in the top. OK. Yes, it's always OK. Press any key to continue, and then you have it. And this is coins, and let's start. See how the red button's represented? Oh, we love that. Unlimited credits. Oh. Alright. I might go a little crazy now that you heard of that. Alright, so we're going to start the game. Still adding coins. If you can only put the coins in so fast. Alright. Alright. This white buttons right now representing jump. I mean, it's only a 2-button game. So. This is the type of game you'll get just like you'll want to be eating fruit at the end of the day. Now the cool thing is, like I said before, you can change the aspect ratio and it won't sit on the middle dock, you can put it on the outer dock in order to do that. And, you know, most likely, if you guys have 2 iCades, you notice there's a push 2-player button there. You can see the, you know, translucent buttons. So if you want to get rid of them, you can. But many games you can pair up together, and you can actually play, like, 2-player titles. So, yes, if you're thinking about Turtles in Time, or you're thinking about, you know, Sunset Riders, or The Simpsons, the arcade game, this is awesome. Like, pure awesomeness. So, if I want to leave the game, I should be able to turn this back. And here we go. I mean, if you want, you can play it like this too if you want to see this. You know, I'll be honest with you guys. I tried playing this with this, just like that, and it was so frustrating. My finger was sliding off every single time. The thing about playing fives with this is actually a nice setup for what it's worth. Alright? So, I'm going to exit this game. I mean, it just, but honestly, like, it's smooth. It just feels right. Honestly, I don't even personally own an iPad, and I would probably buy an iPad just for this, just because it would be awesome to have. This is good. And the cool thing is that if this breaks down, this is only like 4 pieces I had shown you guys before. Oh, I forgot about that. Being able to go over the top of it. Yes, this Rygar is different from the Nintendo Rygar. But yeah, I mean, there you go, guys. I mean, it's fully playable. Buttons can be mapped, as you can see. I mean, it's nice. It doesn't feel too cramped. It works with this emulation software. It may work with others, of course. Can't test every last one of them. But, you know, and of course, if you want to leave, there you have it. Alright, gamers. Well, that is the demonstration, unboxing, and review for the iPad iPad by Ion. And like I said before, if you guys want this is a really hot product right now. Really cool stuff. I suggest everybody get it. It's just awesome. I mean, yeah, you know, I know it's basically a big controller, but it's cool. It's cool as hell. Alright, gamers, well, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, if you guys want your iPad iCade, don't forget to pre-order yours now for the next shipment. And we also, like I said before, can actually skin these. So look soon to being able to skin them as well. Also, if you guys didn't know, I'm going to be, speaking of old school stuff, I'm going to be attending EVO in the next few weeks, which is the largest fighting game tournament circuit in the world, probably right about now. So don't forget to check me out there. You guys can play me in person. I'll be having some nights of cool gifts and giveaways and lots of cool fighting game action. I'm going to go old school on that ass. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the iPad iCade at dashi.com. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the old school classics.